Hello again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider here with a little bit of happy mail, a little bit of chit chat, and a sneak peek. Yes, I love doing this to you. How are all of you doing? Now, I know I broke my schedule. I know, right? Yes. Normally I practically religiously post videos on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, and on Saturdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's sort of like, origami or audiobook narrations or whatever. This week has been a little crazy for me, so I'm posting today, and forgive me. Yes, I've been super duper busy, and you'll understand why in a moment. But how are all of you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Exhausted, a little bit harried, but good. All things considered, I'm doing okay. I do want to give a big, big thank you to all of you and your awesome sauce comments lately. I really appreciate it. And also on one of my more recent tutorials, the Smocked Celtic Weave blanket, the response has been overwhelming, and I really want to thank all of you ever so much for your support and your comments. You guys are awesome, and I want to thank you for that very, very, very much. And the pattern, it's been selling very nicely on my Etsy store, and the number of views, I was like, I didn't realize it was going to be that popular, but I'm delighted, and I thank you for that. Also, it has not been falling on deaf ears. When I had mentioned my mom's cheesecake back when we had it at Thanksgiving, everybody's like, "Ooh, cheesecake!" Yes, I would like very much to do a video on how to make my mom's awesome sauce cheesecake. Time permitting, because I have to be able to have access to the kitchen unimpeded. And now I've never made it before. My mom's been making it since like before I was born, but I would very much like to get a chance to do that. Don't get me wrong. I would like very, very, very much to do that. Hopefully sooner than later, so that if you want to make it for the holidays, you'll be able to. So, like I said, it's not been falling on deaf ears. I've had a lot on my plate, as far as, busy crafting stuff and, et cetera, et cetera. So please bear with me, and I appreciate you guys for sticking around and dealing with my antics. I do appreciate that. And so, like I said, I do have a couple of little bits of happy mail. I got some envelopes here and got the sneak peek. So let's kick off with a card, shall we? Okay, now I said kick off with a card, but actually, if you want to go with chronology, let's open up this one first. This one is from Scott in... They covered the state. Scott in New York. Scott, if you are who I think you are, and you've sent me letters before, you make the most awesome sauce latch hook. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Latch hook pieces, and I give you a lot of credit because those take a lot of time. So, Yep, I'm right. I can see already inside, I can see a picture of one of your latch hook pieces. Just trying to get this envelope open. There we go. And get all the sheets out. There we go. Craig, Fiber Spider, this is the rug I was talking about. Oh, such a cute teddy. Everybody loves teddy bears. Oh, now this one's snazzy. It's Tippy. Hey, Russ, it's Tippy. Dressed to go out. I mean, the amount of detail in these. And then we've got ourselves little Dalmatian. You know, because each little strand of yarn, it's like a pixel, and so the more detail there is, um, you know, the more you have to do the latch hooking. So I give a lot of credit. Oh, it's Snoop's. Love Snoopy. Who is your favorite Peanuts Snoopy character? I don't know. I played Schroeder. It was 5th grade for the school play Your Good Man Charlie Brown, and I played Schroeder, and I had a little tiny toy piano on stage. Yes, true story. And the girl that played Lucy, you know, she had a crush on me. I mean, it was 5th grade, you know, and she and I, you know, we were best friends throughout middle school and high school and a bit of college. And, you know, Karen, here's to you. And so I did play Schroeder, but actually I was, I think, more of a fan of Linus, you know, because he was sensitive and he also had creative uses for his blanket, much like Tom Baker, Doctor Who, with his scarf. So I don't know. I think I'm kind of a Linus person. Also, who doesn't like a good blanket, right? And then I got one more. Oh, we got Blockhead. We got Charlie. So cool. I mean, look at all of that detail. Scott, you do great work. Yes, you do. And I give you a lot of credit for your patience. I was hoping to see a note in here from you as well. But hey, pictures are cool, and I thank you for sharing. Now, I'm just going to double check to see if there is a note or not. No note. That's okay. Thank you for sharing your photos with us because they are really, really cool. Thank you. Yeah, so among other things, you know, I've just been super duper busy, you know, keeping warm and toasty, you know, still making my sourdough bread and, you know, just doing my thing, you know. Don't know if I mentioned it previously, but I'm currently rereading Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice, and I'm almost, well, this is the beginning. I'm almost halfway through or so, page 140. And I'm not going to be all spoilery or anything, but there was a fight, shall we say, and something happened to somebody, but I'm not going to say what. For those of you that have read the book, Claudia's been a bad girl. How about I say that? But this is a really good one. Read this eons ago when I was in high school, you know, and then I think I might have read it again and, you know, seen the movie about 1,000,000 times, but the movie really doesn't do justice to the book. You know, Kirsten Dunst, Brad Pitt, they were absolutely excellent. Generally, I can't stand Tom Cruise. I think he's a little too over the top, but in that movie, it worked for him. You know, it's the villain you love to hate kind of thing. Yeah, that worked for him. At any rate, I digress. So let's open up another card. Now this one is from Robert in Florida. And it says, "Open on camera. Happy Holidays 2024" on the back. Yeah, hopefully I don't get, like, a huge glitter fest going on. So far, so good. Oh, believe in the magic of Christmas. Thank you so much from Robert in Florida. Mr. Spider, so formal. I don't know about you, but like when people call me sir, I don't know. I'm like, no, I feel old. But Mr. Spider, wishing you all the joy and cheer of this magical special time of year. Your awesome crochet videos has taught me so much. I make hats and blankets to be donated to nonprofits in the Orlando area, and because of you, many were helped this year. Well, I did my part. I showed you the way, but you did the work, so you take credit for that. And Robert, Robert, I'm sorry, it's been a long day. Robert, thank you very, very much for the card. It's lovely. And this will go with my other holiday cards. You know, I got a little stash going on, and it's always nice to keep adding to them. So thank you, Robert, and you're welcome, and thank you simultaneously. Okay, so got one more card. And this is from Emily in Pennsylvania. Yes, my friend Russ, he threatened to send me a glitter bomb, and I said, "You don't want to do that. You know, you're gambling. Are you a gambling man, Russ? Do not send me a glitter bomb." It's the most wonderful time of the year. Craig, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sincerely, Emily. Your channel is awesome. Well, thank you so very much, Emily. I appreciate that. I do what I can. You know, it's I've said this a million times over. I do what I do. I do what I can. I try to do the best that I can with, you know, who I am and what I got, and I go from there, you know? There you go. You know, that's all there is to it. You know, and I just keep at it, you know, and keep forging ahead. Now, this past weekend, I had to do an early shift, and then I realized, oh, I need to get working on my tutorial for Lion Brand for this month. And so, yes, this upcoming weekend, I have a crochet tutorial. It's extensive. Yes, yes. I'm currently working still on part 4 of the tutorial. I think that should pretty much cover all of my bases. Thereabouts. I try to be thorough, but not redundant. You guys know how I am. Because it's a fine line between, you know, doing too much and not enough, and I digress. But now for the sneak peek. Yes, this I am really, really pleased with and very, very happy about. This, my dears, is the Virus Meets Granny Kaleidoscope blanket. And I'm not even done yet. Still working on it, yes. Because after I do some more of the blue with the granny stitch, I think I'm going to do another tier with the virus stitch. So it's going to come from this corner over here to this corner here and go up, whoop. And so this actually is something that I've been working on for quite some time. As far as, you know, the preparations, the design work, and so on and so forth, because I love the virus stitch. I love the granny stitch, and the granny meets virus, virus meets granny. It's interchangeable. The square blanket, love it. Don't get me wrong. You know, the shawl, love it. Don't get me wrong. Now, I love the look of the whole kaleidoscope aspect. And so I figured out how to do it as a kaleidoscope piece, and I'm really, really excited. Now, as far as this goes, this, of course, I used Pound of Love because it's my go-to. What can I say? And so this beautiful sort of blue-gray color, this is the colorway of Stone, and this sort of creamy ecru color is Sugar Cookie. And so I've been tooling along working on this, and believe it or not, I'm still with what I have here. This is one skein of one color, one skein of the other color, and so I believe I have enough to be able to build off another tier on top of this once I have some more of the granny worked up. That's the idea. But you know, the majority of what I need to have filmed has been filmed. It's just edit, upload, etc., etc. But that is what you have to look forward to. And just to cut you off at the pass, no, I do not have a written pattern for this. I did not have the time to write it out and also get it out to testers and have them work on it, etc., etc. So it's just going to be the video tutorial series. So, you know, take it for what you will. Now, I'm sure that the beginning part of the video is going to seem a little bit redundant because it's essentially the same thing as the Virus Meets Granny regular square format blanket. And then, you know, once we get going and once we get cooking and moving and grooving, then it starts going into how you can turn it into a kaleidoscope piece. But I didn't want to just be like referring you to another video that I had done and be like, oh, well, you know, if you want to start it, here, go to this video. Nope. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do the whole shebang and I'm going to be thorough. And so I started from the very beginning of the project for this tutorial. And so it's not like, you know, you're bouncing around from this video series to this video series. No, it's one-stop shopping. And so it's been taking me a while. I've been working on this for a couple days now, and I have a lot to do between now and when I release the videos. So, because I don't have a thumbnail, so, you know, and I'm sure that you guys can understand that. So I have a lot to do. I love what I do, but I've got a lot to do. Again, I'm sure you can relate. So that being said, I hope you guys are looking forward to it because I love how this is turning out. And so I would say more than likely, you know, if you want to make this yourself, as far as the yardage goes, probably going to use 2 to 3 of each color, 2 to 3 skeins of each color. And because I mean, I'm still in skein 1 of both colors. So it's 1,020 yards. It's a weight of 4. So, and I've used this yarn for so many projects that it's my go-to. It's like a staple of mine. So it's going to be about 2 to 3 skeins of one color, 2 to 3 skeins of another color, but I will go into that in the video when I'm at the place that I want to be at, because I feel it could be bigger. So that being said, I want to thank all of you for joining me today. Hope you liked the video today, and listen, stay tuned for more because this weekend we got quite a project, as you can see, and I'm really excited about it. And thank you for watching. I apologize for being a little bit scattered and frazzled and here and there and so forth, but it's for good reason. You know, I've been working, burning that midnight oil for you guys, and I love doing what I do because I do it for you guys. And thank you for watching. And now I get to spend the next, let's see, it's 11, so yeah, it's 11 p.m. right now. I figure probably like the next 6-ish hours stitching. The sun will come up, I go to bed. And yeah, so listen, until next time, everybody, thank you again. I hope you have a great day, and you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.